Get ready with me for bed as I tell you how I learned English. So, if you don't already know, I was born in Argentina, lived there my whole life. And when I tell people I'm Argentinian, they don't believe me. They're like, no, you're Korean, you're Asian. Guys, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm fully Argentinian. It's a nationality. So yeah, background, I'm Argentinian, but I'm also Korean. Let's just get that straight. So I actually started learning English at a very, very young age. I believe like super basic stuff I started learning in the first grade. My parents sent me to a bilingual school in Argentina. And it wasn't the most like advanced English. It was very basic. Even like the pronunciation, it was very like not that good. It was very like, can I have some water, please? Like, it was kind of like that. And so I went to that school until I believe it was fourth or fifth grade. I'm not really sure. It's been a while. But then my parents sent me to an international school in Argentina. English was spoken all day. Unlike my other school, which English was just spoken for 2 hours of my entire school day for English class, at this school I spoke English all the time, so my English was just like, you know, improving very, very fast. My peers, my classmates all spoke English, so I somehow had to adjust. But I did have to do ESL for a bit just because, you know, I hadn't like learned English like that my whole life, and so I was put in ESL, which I don't know if it helped. I think the main thing that really helped me learn English was just, you know, watching American TV shows just like RM from BTS. But in my case, it was things like the X Factor. Like, that was huge. Also, if you don't know, I love music. So my whole life I was always listening to music from the US, like Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber. But I was also listening to music in Spanish in Argentina. I was watching shows like Patito Feo, and then also I was so into K-pop. So my whole life I just like was always listening to different languages. And so I think that's the main thing about how I learned to speak English. I mean, as a kid, you really get to learn so fast. Like, your mind is always adjusting and adapting, and then you start learning. If you want part 2 of my background, let me know.